Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So we're going to do basic algebra and let's start by 6. For example, 6 minus x equals to 3. That's algebra. We are trying to find the unknown. This is what algebra is. Also, what's the value of x? Very simple. What we do is that we take 6 the other side, and we put it this way. If I minus 6 here, then plus 6 here, or minus 6 here. Sorry, let me come again. So we have the value of x, 6 minus x is equal to 3. So we want to isolate x by subtracting by 6 minus 6. Okay, so we have minus x equal to minus 3. You see what I'm doing? I've taken that side. So I subtracted both sides. Now we have minus 3 and then minus x. We're going to make both of them positive. Then we multiply with negative 1, and then both will become positive. So x will be equals to 3. You see how we got 3? This is simple algebra. You can even do it from your head, but if you want to calculate, this is the way it comes. And if you want to prove, you can now see 6 minus 3 is equals to what? It's equal to 3. So you prove that actually the x here stands for 3. 3 stands here because when 6 minus 3 is equal to 3. Okay? Let's do another one. Today guys, you have to bear with the noise. So I'm doing this video in a very noisy environment. Now let's do another video, something else, like 4x divided by 2 is equals to what? Right? It's equal to, for example, let's say 16. Now we're supposed to find the value of x. I've written this, I'm writing these things from my head. So I've said 4x divided by 2 is equals to 16. So I want to find the value of x. What do we do? So we multiply 2 from both sides, right? See what I'm doing? So this and this will cancel. And then we multiply this equals to 16 times 2 will be what? 6 times 2 is 12 with 1, 32. Will be 32, okay? And this one will transfer it down here, so 4x equals to 32. So we're going to divide by 4 both sides. This 4 and 4 will cancel. And then we're left with x here, which is equal to 32 divided by 4. Now this is even simpler because this is 16. You try to less this by dividing both sides by 2. Here they divide by 2 by 2, so we have 16 over 2. So 16 divided by 2, or even you can cancel further, this will be 8 and this will be 1. So 8 over 1 is equal to 8. That means the value of x here, is 8. And now you can prove that. You can prove it. So 8 times 4 will be what? Will be 32, right? And what I gave was 4x divided by 2. So if x is 8 and you now multiply this, it will be 32, and you divide 32 by 2, it will be 16. So you have proved that this thing is actually 8 because it will give you this value 16. Algebra is very simple actually. It's nothing complicated. Let's do another one. Now we're gonna do 5x divided by 5 is equal to not 5, let's say 6x divided by 3 is equal to what? We can give any value. It doesn't have, you just think of anything so long as it has any value. You can even say 10 plus x is equals to 12, like this. You don't have to think. This one you can do it even from your head. You know that this surely should be x, but if you want to solve it mathematically, then you'll have to subtract 10 from both sides, subtract 10, right? You see what I'm doing? So 10 minus 10 goes, so we are left with the x here. So x is equal to 12 minus 10 is equal to 2. Okay, if you want to show it mathematically. But you can tell that if 10 plus x equals 12, then x surely must be standing for 2. So you can think of anything. Yeah. This is what algebra is. It's one of those maths which you can actually enjoy doing. So take an example, like in a fraction form, say 6 over, now we say this, let's say around 24 divided by, say, 4 equals to what? No, not 24. Yeah, let's say 24 is too much. Let's say, okay, let's say 5x divided by 5 is equal to let's say 20. Okay, let's say 20. Now we want to find the value of x. We multiply 5 both sides by 5. Okay, we just multiply here and multiply there, because this means equal. Equation means equal. Both sides must be equal. So this will cancel. So you have 5x is equals to 5 times that will give you 100. I don't know whether you are seeing this. Now 20 times 5 is what? 100. So 100 now you divide by 5. I'm sorry, I'm doing it fast to isolate, so you get x, the value of x. So 5 goes to 10 twice. Okay, so the answer is 20. The answer is 20, this one. And you can prove it by putting the value here. If here, this would be what? 20 times 5 is 100. Okay, so 100 divided by 5, which is this one, to give you the value of 20. Okay, you can do any other value in algebra, simple algebra. Today we decided to do something very simple. Let's do for example, x divided by 6 is equals to let's say 12. Okay, you give a nice fraction. You want to find the value of x here is at the top. So what do you still do? We can do cross multiplication like this. Something cross multiplication means you multiply like this, then you multiply like this. So x will be x. It's gonna be x divided x multiplied by that will give you x, and this multiplied with that one will give you what? That's 12 with 1, 72. Okay, right? Now we can prove. Let me prove it. That 72 divided by 6, that's 163. Sorry, this goes here once, and then 1 is left. 12 goes there two times. That means 12 divided by this will be 4. So if you put here 4, I'll show you 4. 4 over this equal to 12. Let me see, that is 2, 3. That's 2 over 3 is equals to 12. We will multiply 3 and 3. Yeah, I think we are lost here. I just lost the x. Let me give another value. Let's say x over 4. X over 4 is equals to let's say x over 4 is equal to 5, for example. So what's the value of x? So you multiply 4 both sides times 4, then x will be equals to 20, like that. It's a pretty simple stuff, you know. You can write any value. You can say 10 over x, for example. You can write 10 over x. Yeah, 10 over x is equals to say, for example, 6. 10 over is equal to 4. Let's say 4. So we want to know the value of this through cross multiplication. We don't have to do all this cross multiplication. The simplest thing to do is to multiply x both sides. So x and x. So 10 is equal to 4x divided by 4. So x is equal to 10 over 4. Okay. In other words, 10 over 4 it is like 5 over 2. Right? 5 over 2, and you can divide this, plug in the calculator and find the answer. Let's go for another one. It's getting hot, guys. I'm trying to rush it. Let's have another one, like 4x plus 2 is equal to 16. I'm giving low values so that you can see 4x plus 2 is equal to 16. So what do we do? In order to find the value of x, the board, sorry guys, the board has to move around because I have to write and show you, right? And show you. So we subtract 2 from both sides from here. Okay, so we have 4x is equals to 14. Okay, you see what I'm doing? So to isolate x, to get x, we have to divide like this, and that should be 7 over 2, which is 3.5. And if you want to prove 3.5 times 4, that's 20, 0 will be 2, 14. This is 14 plus 2, yeah, it's equal to 16. I think it's pretty simple. You can see if you add this, you subtract here because it says 4x plus 2 is equal to 16. So what's the value of x? If this one you subtract here, you get 14, then you divide by 4x. When you divide by 4x, it's going to give you 14 divided by 4, which is like 7 over 2, and the 7 over 2 is 3.5. Okay, so 3.5 is the answer, because if you multiply 3.5 and this value, it's going to give you this. It's going to give you 16, and when you subtract 2, or it's going to give you 14, and then when you add 2, it will give you 16. You're just trying to find the value of x. So guys, I think I'll leave it there for now. Thanks for watching. This is algebra, simplest however. There are more complex that we'll do. Okay guys, thank you for watching. Please hope, like, share and subscribe. Okay, bye.